Aloha bros, how y'all doing? Got a build video for y'all today. It's been a while since I actually posted any build videos, and today's going to be a little different. I mainly play healer on ESO, but for the past couple months I've just been running solo content to kind of catch up with the farming motifs and furnishing plans, so haven't been doing much healing. Hell, I've only done a couple dungeons that I can count on my one hand. So yeah, Magicka Templar build for you today. Basically, this is my main character. You can run any overland content with this. You can run a lot of dungeons solo as well because of the Magicka sustain and the shield. So hope you enjoy. If you got any comments or questions, comments down below, and there'll be timestamps as well. So let's get started. So for your race, there's 4 viable options. Right? You got the Dark Elf, High Elf, Khajiit, and Breton. I use a Breton because I'm a healer, but Dark Elf and High Elf for damage, Khajiit for a more all-around jack-of-all-trades approach, but it doesn't really matter. They all work. Now the Mundus stone, you got 4 choices, right? If you want crit, damage, penetration, or recovery, one of these 4, whatever your play style and preferences, they'll all work perfectly fine for you. And 2 foods, I never can afford Clockwork Citrus Fillet, so I just use Witch Mother's Potent Brew, and it's good enough for me. Okay. Now the sets that I use are actually Hexel's Ward, which is great because it gives you a shield when you deal crit, and those spears will help you deal crit a lot. Helmet, any heavy helmet will do with crit, penetration, or spell damage, depending on your playstyle and what you're going for. The other set is the Overwhelming Epaulets, a set that's been around forever. I like this ability because the more enemies there are, and if you stand in the fire and the damage where enemies surround you, you're actually going to get a lot more Magicka back, and you basically don't ever run out. And because it's a 1-bar build, the Oaken Soul Ring. Right? I'm lazy. I don't like back barring and front barring. It's just annoying to me, so I don't do it. Right? So in terms of the skills, Puncture and Sweep is your main spammable. Right? Will heal you as long as you cast. So you just want to keep casting it. Now, Radiant Glories or Execute. Right? You only cast on bosses at 42% HP or lower. Power of Light is you only want to cast this on single high HP targets for extra damage and a little bit of a debuff. I forget to cast this a lot because I'm on console. The Solar Barrage is a pre-buff that increases your class skills. Right? Small circular AoE dot as well. And Barb Trap. I mainly use this as a bar buff, but it also applies a modest dot and only uses stamina. So it's flexible. You can change it with Cleansing Ritual. And this one, my ultimate is actually pure bar buffer, right? And I just keep it there for the health recovery for the champion point and a Fighter's Guild bar buff for 3% weapon damage. So I don't show the animation here. Now these are the passives if they interest you at all, right? Self-explanatory. I don't want to get too much into the details, right? I want to keep the video nice and short, nice and sweet. And yeah, I basically max out the passives. In the class skills, Destruction Staff, obviously, because you're using an Inferno. Right? Light Armor, I max out. Basically, all of the armors you want to max out because you're wearing a heavy, medium, and a light. So you can get bonuses from all the passives there. Right? Now, Fighter's Guild, I like to put it in Slayer and Banish the Wicked for damage and ultimate regen. And Undaunted, you want to max out as well, because of the gear you have. Now these are the champion points. I did everything I can to maximize damage and crit damage, right? And for the next one, Strategic Reserve is very important. This is the one you want to have, right? This is what keeps you alive. Right? Like I said, I'm not a DPS player. I'm quite lazy player. So you want to precast Solar Barrage for a 5% damage buff and damage over time before fighting. Then you want to walk up to enemies to lay the Barb Trap on them for another damage over time and hemorrhaging debuff. After that, you're spamming Puncture and Sweep, and you're repeating steps 1 and 2 once they end in 20 seconds. And that's about it. It's very easy to use, right? You want to cast the power of light on high HP enemies and spam puncturing strikes for extra damage, right? And stop casting once you hit 42% or less and start beaming or executing bosses with radiant glory and repeat till they die. And that's it, man. So if you enjoyed the video, guys, mahalo so much for watching. Please consider subscribing if this is the type of content for you. Trying out a new video software. So I used to use Windows Movie Maker back in the day, so you won't see that anymore. I'm using a much better software. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe. Have a great day.